Welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Montezuma County Planning and Zoning Commission. It's being held at the Commissioners Meeting Room in Montezuma County Administrative Offices, 109 West Main, Room 250, Cortez, Colorado. We're going to open up with the Pledge of Allegiance and then a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we have roll call done.
Commissioner Hernandez?
Here.
Commissioner Armstrong?
Here.
Commissioner Neergaard?
Here.
Commissioner Doyle?
Here.
Okay. Absent are Commissioner Saunders and Commissioner Lynch. Also present are Don Haley and Dane Duncan of the County Planning Department. Okay, please silence your cell phones. If you need to take a phone call, you can take it out in the foyer there. Okay, has the Planning and Zoning Commission reviewed the October meeting minutes? And if we have, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Okay, we have a motion. And we have a second. Call for the vote.
Commissioner Hernandez?
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong?
Aye.
Commissioner Neergaard?
Aye.
Commissioner Doyle?
Aye.
Okay, the motion carried, and it was unanimous. Okay, the Montezuma County Planning Commission welcomes you to this meeting. This board is comprised of members who are tasked to make recommendations to the Board of County Commissioners. We are not the decision makers. We encourage public comment after each permit. Persons speaking during the public comment will be limited to 3 minutes, or depending on the number of people wishing to speak, it may be reduced, at the discretion of the Planning Commission, to allow all members of the public the opportunity to address their thoughts and concerns. When addressing the commission, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record prior to providing your comments. Comments to individual applicants are not permitted, and participants may not yield their time to others. I will be voting tonight. Roll call, please, Don.
Commissioner Hernandez?
Here.
Commissioner Armstrong?
Here.
Commissioner Neergaard?
Here.
Commissioner Doyle?
Here.
Okay, number 1. Notice is hereby given that the Montezuma County Planning and Zoning Commission will hold a public hearing for the purpose of reviewing and determining recommendations to be made to the Board of County Commissioners regarding a proposed subdivision amendment and rezoning application of the Nelson single lot development submitted by Ronnie and Ruth Stockwell on property located at 13106 Highway 491, Cortez, Colorado, consisting of 11.72 acres, more or less, located east of Highway 491, north of Road N, situated in Section 4, Township 36 North, Range 16 West of the New Mexico Prime Meridian. This is a public hearing. Was the public notice published?
Yes, sir.
Was evidence of letters to the adjoining neighbors and mineral owners submitted?
Yes, sir.
Was a sign posted?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can we have the applicants come on down?
The
Right
table.
there. Right there. Table's fine, yeah. Just make sure your speakers are turned on. Okay, Planning Department findings.
Sure. Mr. and Mrs. Stockwell are proposing to divide their property into 3 lots for themselves and their children. Their property is located in the Nelson single lot development, and this proposal will result in a 3-lot moderate subdivision. The surrounding properties consist of agricultural and residential uses, along with light and heavy industrial uses in the immediate area. The driveway access utilizes Highway 491 and has been in existence since the placement of the residence in 1963. The applicants are currently working with Kenny Gallegos at the CDOT for access permit due to the increased use. And we have had confirmation from CDOT that they have their application. Water and electric is already in because there's a house that's already on the property. And basically that's it.
Okay. You have anything to add to that?
No.
Okay. Okay, commissioners, questions, concerns?
The only thing I see is the trailer, which obviously notation that it's gonna be moved by the pond.
Do what? I'm
The
sorry.
trailer, you're gonna move it over by the pond?
Yes,
Okay, so that won't. So it
yeah, the
looks,
trailer will, where the trailer is now, a home will be put closer to the pond.
okay.
Okay, so your access is gonna be off of 491, and that's for all 3 lots?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so then there'll be easements for the 3.1 acres, the 5.4 is probably gonna be the holder of the easement. And then the other 3.1 acres will have easements. Okay. And that's what's gonna be improved with CDOT.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got something from Kenneth that he's already approved it, but he's waiting for the check. I was talking to Jane about it. I sent it 2 weeks ago, and he hasn't, for some reason, it's not there yet. But he sent me a note that said that everything is a go.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the check to get there.
Okay. And the other lots are gonna be sold?
No-
Yes.
Well, yes, yes, they are.
They're gonna be
To our
sold. Okay.
To
children,
our
yes.
kids.
2, I'm sorry?
To our children,
Okay, okay, your children, okay.
or you if you want to buy them.
Price is right, it might sell.
Commissioner Armstrong?
So there's that's the May pipeline, right? To the north there? It goes through that, yeah, right there. That
Yeah.
pipeline. Is there an access easement for that?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay, nothing else. We're going to open up for public comment. Anyone wishing to speak for or against this application, please come to the podium. Okay, seeing none, we'll close it. Bring it back to the commissioners.
I just have one simple question.
Go ahead.
I see that this was originally filled out back in March. And I was wondering why it took 9 months before we're seeing it here.
Money.
We weren't really exactly sure how we were gonna do it, until we talked to our other daughter that just got here. She's been up in northern Colorado, and so between, our other 2 children, we discussed, that's why it was taken so long.
Okay. Thank you.
Dawn, no, do I?
Okay, commissioners, I'll entertain a motion.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to recommend to the Board of County Commissioners to approve a proposed subdivision amendment and rezoning application to the Nelson single lot development submitted by Ronnie and Ruth Stockwell based on the following. The proposed use is in conformity with the code. The proposed use shall not generate any significant adverse impacts on other property in the area, and public utilities and services are available or can be made available to support uses consistent with the proposed zoning. And I don't have any conditions.
I'll have a couple of conditions.
Okay.
Okay. One of the conditions are that the easement that is written is both for access and some kind of a maintenance agreement, so that the three parties will all figure out how it's going to get maintained, okay? Okay. And then the new owners, which are going to be your siblings, children, excuse me, will know that there's a land use code in the county of Montezuma, okay? Just they're notified of that. Okay, we have a second?
I'll second.
Ted, second?
So what is the land code? I guess I need to know what
I'm sorry?
you're talking about. The land code?
The land use code, well, that's what you're going through, that,
Oh,
the
okay.
process, the
I
process
was
that.
like, I
yes.
thought that there was something else to it.
So
I
that
can
they,
email you a copy of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain conditions, you know, like right-of-ways and setbacks and
Setbacks,
things
there
for
we
the
go.
homes.
Oh.
You can't be so close to the property, so
I
they
think
need
we
to be
already,
aware.
I just wasn't sure
Yeah.
if there was something else that I didn't know.
yeah, just, yeah, thank you. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. We have a call for a vote.
Commissioner Hernandez.
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong.
Aye.
Commissioner Neergard.
Aye.
Commissioner Doyle.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carried. It was unanimous. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, can we have roll call, Don?
Commissioner Hernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Armstrong.
Here.
Commissioner Neergard.
Here.
Commissioner Doyle.
Here.
Okay, number 2. Notice is hereby given. The Montezuma County and Planning and Zoning Commission will hold a public hearing for the purpose of reviewing and determining recommendations to be made to the Board of County Commissioners regarding a proposed 14.5 acre single lot development and rezoning application submitted by GCU LLC, agent Jessamin Joanne Goode, on property located at 10420 Highway 491, Cortez, Colorado, consisting of 67.22 acres more or less, located east of Highway 491, south of Road L, situated in Section 22, Township 36 North, Range 16 west of the New Mexico Prime Meridian. This is a public hearing. Was the public notice published?
Yes, sir.
Was evidence of letters to the adjoining neighbors and mineral owners submitted?
Yes, sir.
Was the sign posted?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can we have the applicants come on down? All right, Jane, how about the planning department findings?
Sure. Joanne is proposing to create a single lot development consisting of 4.5 acres more or less for the purpose of selling to the Intermountain Farmers Association, IFA, to build a fertilizer storage plant and other outbuildings. The remaining 52.72 acres will not be part of the development and will remain agriculture and residential. The property is located in an area that is surrounded by properties of mixed uses, such as agricultural and residential, along with commercial and industrial uses, such as the Cortez City Industrial Park to the east, IFA, Cortez Electric, and Montezuma Veterinary Clinic to the west, and Cortez Rifle and Pistol Club to the southeast. It is also within the commercial industrial overlay zone, being directly accessed from Highway 491. The current access utilizes Highway 491 and has been in existence since the placement of the agricultural buildings in the mid-1970s. The property is under the jurisdiction of CDOT. The applicant has, as of yesterday, gotten the approved permit access from CDOT, so that's already been dealt with. The water service is through the city of Cortez. City of Cortez says that the line is more than adequate for the uses for this new property with a 3/4 inch line that is currently on the property. Basically, that's it.
Okay. You have anything else to add to that? Jane does a good job. Okay, commissioners, discussions, comments?
So the storage facility is going to be constructed, right?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do you know where on the property it's going to be at?
Yes, there should be a site plan map in there
Oh, okay.
to show, so it'll be two structures. Yeah, there should be two structures. One of them is gonna be a roughly 80 by 160. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
The one closest to the
Oh, that
highway is going to be
would be
roughly 80 by 160.
Okay.
That will be a warehouse to store seed, and some herbicides and chemicals in. And then we will have an office, a very small office there to operate out of, with a little meeting room there as well. And then the building behind that building will be the actual dry shed for fertilizer. Up above, that other section will be a third spot for liquid fertilizer containment. So that's
Okay.
where that will be. We try to put all those buildings as far as we could to the north to mitigate any issues or any questions with the drainage there on the south.
And that was where I was going with that, because that is a floodplain
Yep.
on the Hartman draw there. Okay.
Okay. And so the driveway, the existing driveways that is over by the first structure, that's going to be the access to everything?
Yes, and we
Okay.
actually got approved through CDOT to widen that
To
to
widen it.
24 foot, and we have within a year to do those improvements.
Okay. And the large lot, the remaining lot, doesn't have access?
Yes, we permitted for a residential, so the next mile marker, where those trees are, right, where it says 490, no, yeah, down just a little bit, right there.
Okay.
We have a new CDOT.
So there'll be a new permit for that access?
and
Okay,
it's a
great,
residential.
great.
She
We are
already
going
has
to
that one as
grant-
well.
Okay.
We're going to grant them an easement through the south one, so they will have a secondary.
Secondary, okay, okay.
Like a shared.
How much traffic are we expecting to be going in and out of this place?
Not much, so we will have 4 to 5 employees there. We will expect maybe on average of 2 semis a week delivering product in there. So just those vehicles with those couple employees going back and forth delivering parts of fertilizer. So it's not like the general public's gonna be in there much at all.
Are they gonna be blending fertilizer? Like if I'm gonna fertilize my field, I'll go in and pick up a vehicle, they'll dump it into it and come out?
Yeah, well, the way it works mostly, yes, but most case scenarios, we have carts that we rent, or we
Right.
have our own spreading equipment. So we will load it there and then we deliver it to the customer out of there.
Oh, really?
So for the most part, I'm not gonna say never, because there are some customers that maybe have their own spread rigs that they will come and get it from us. But I would say over 90% of the time, we're actually delivering the product to the customer.
Okay, so it's a little different than, like I get my fertilizer basin down in Durango, I go there, they've got the bin, they load it onto my truck and I take it away.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be, you'll be
Very
storing?
little of that. That's a very small amount of our business.
Right.
The majority of our business will be in our carts that we rent to people that we'll turn and deliver right to their driveway.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, but there is, I'm not gonna say there'll never be anybody in there.
How many carts would you be keeping there?
Oh, I should know, right now we have around 10, I would imagine we would go up to 15. And then we have a spread truck and we have a tender semi truck too that delivers larger quantities.
Okay.
We also have a spray rig, we have 2 spray rigs that we'll be housing there as well, that's why we'll have the liquid fertilizer to pull them.
Could be doing wet fertilizer as well as dry?
Liquid, yes, yes. And that containment will be to the very north end there.
Anything else?
I'm assuming these buildings are gonna be on concrete pads, they're gonna have driveways, concrete driveways around them with
So, yeah,
retention, or?
we actually had just had a geomat out of Farmington come and do a geo study on it last Friday.
Uh-huh.
Initial, findings on that look great, but yeah, it'll all be engineered, buildings engineered, footings up behind all, and underneath all of them. And then, I'm sure we'll do, if there's requirements, we'll follow whatever requirements, but we are going to at least do a concrete apron around the buildings. And then, probably just gravel driveways up to the buildings. I know on the CDOT permit, we're obligated to go 40 foot of asphalt moving in, so we'll do that, but we're not gonna go asphalt unless we're required to. We're not gonna go asphalt all the way up to the.
To the building. The liquid housing building, is that gonna have a retention basin? That will be retention?
Yeah, so what it is, it'll just be large tanks, and then we'll have a retention around it.
Okay.
More than likely concrete.
All right.
And I've already worked with Empire Electric on the availability of bringing 3-phase power in, and we're in that process.
Okay.
It works out great because their driveway lines up directly across the street from our driveway. So it's kind of really quick scenario.
Okay. All right, anything else? We're going to open this up for public comment. Anyone wishing to speak for or against this, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record.
My name is Fred Reinfeld. I have lot 12, I think it is, on your map. And my only concern was
What is your physical address?
24654 Road L.
Thank you.
My concern is dust mitigation with big trucks coming in and out of there, and any volatile airborne fertilizer.
So I have all the safety data sheets here. Happy to share with everybody. all
We'll,
the stuff.
okay, he's addressing us right now. We'll get back to that.
That's-
Okay, you addressed us. Yeah.
That's it, I'm finished. Volatiles
Okay.
and dust.
Okay. Thank you. Now you can address that. It's all right.
Yeah, so any of the fertilizers we carry are not volatile. So your typical fertilizer is volatile, ammonium nitrate. That's what they make bonds out of. We don't carry that. So there's nothing that would be of any dangerous nature to fertilizer. The majority of the fertilizers we're gonna carry is urea 4600, which is just nitrogen, phosphate, potash, some sulfur, some humate, which is humic acid. All very safe and stable things is what we're looking to carry. So,
Okay. And then the dust situation, you said it's going to be gravel,
yeah, we're just
gravel
gonna-
yard. Okay, that's minimal.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Then we'll close it. The public comment, bring it back to the commissioners. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to the commissioners to recommend to approve a proposed 14.5 acre single lot development and rezoning application submitted by GCU LLC agent Jessamin Joanne Goode, based on the following. The proposed use is in conformity with the code. The proposed use shall not generate any significant adverse impacts on other properties in the area, and public utilities and services are available or can be made available to support uses consistent with the proposed zoning. And I have no conditions.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Condition, just make, that you said you were gonna put an easement for the large parcel. Okay, that there is a legal easement that gets made for that, if you guys choose to do that. I mean, because that's all strictly up to you. Yeah, because he's gonna have his own Road, yeah. Okay. Okay. There's a second, Jason. Okay, we have a motion and a second. No further discussion. We'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Hernandez.
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong.
Aye.
Commissioner Neergard.
Aye.
Commissioner Doyle.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carried. It was unanimous. Good luck.
That's it.
I'll be in touch with you, Joanne.
Thank you.
Number, what was that one? This. Okay, can we have roll call done?
Commissioner Hernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Armstrong.
Here?
Commissioner Neergard.
Here.
Commissioner Doyle.
Here.
Number 3, notice is hereby given. The Montezuma County Planning and Zoning Commission will hold a public hearing for the purpose of reviewing and determining recommendations to be made to the Board of County Commissioners regarding a proposed subdivision amendment, boundary adjustment, and rezoning application of the Wallach Minor Subdivision submitted by Lewis and L.C. Wallach and Annie Wallach on properties located at 6206 Highway 160 and 491 and Road, wait a minute, and 6176 Road 24, Cortez, Colorado, consisting of 4.04 and 35.91 acres more or less, both located east of Highway 160 and 491, south of Road G, situated in Section 9, Township 35 North, Range 16 west of the New Mexico Prime Meridian. This is a public hearing. Was the public notice published?
Yes, sir?
Was evidence of letters to the joining neighbors and mineral owners submitted?
Yes, sir?
Was a sign posted?
Yes, sir?
Okay. Can we have the applicants come on down? Okay, Planning Department findings.
All applicants are proposing an amendment to the Walk Minor Subdivision to conduct a common lot line change. This is for distribution of assets from the estate of Lewis Walk Senior. This boundary line adjustment is required to go through the permitting process due to both properties involved are within the subdivision. The property is located in an area that is surrounded by properties of mixed uses, such as agricultural and residential, along with commercial and industrial uses. The one property is accessed directly off of 491, or 160, I'm sorry, and is under the jurisdiction of CDOT. The access for address 6176 Road 24 is under the jurisdiction of the County Road Department. Neither address is seeking changes to their access at this time. CDOT did make comment that the proposed lot line change will not create any change in traffic volumes. That being said, they will not be required to get an access permit from CDOT. The property, both properties are already have infrastructure with Empire Electric, and their water is serviced with Montezuma County Water District Number 1, and water is available for this property, these properties, and basically that's it.
You have anything to add to that?
Well, that's pretty cut and dry.
In a nutshell, okay. Okay, commissioners, comments, conditions, concerns?
I don't understand what I'm seeing on this drawing here.
So existing lot is 4 acres right here.
Uh-huh.
They would be adding this whole yellow bordered section to their property, and Lot A would have this remaining. They're basically swapping this piece from here over to here. It's kind of a weird configuration, but
It is.
it's encompassing the storage units, and then basically this ag land.
These are residences on this property now?
Yes, yes.
Two?
The residence that is right there is
Uh-huh.
our residence,
Okay.
and then Annie Walker's in that other residence there, and then there's the mini storage facility, which would be encompassed in the property that would become part of our lot. And then the remaining portion of that would just obviously be smaller from the unimproved land that would be removed from it.
So the 4.04 acres is really gonna own the other mess, the other configuration.
Yeah, that,
So there's an after, the fact look at it.
Here's the 4.4.
The 4.4 becomes 28, is that all right?
yes.
Roughly 28, and then there's 11 left, that's
That
this
other
bottom portion.
configuration. So what Commissioner Doyle was asking with that configuration, those symbols represent that that property is gonna belong to this.
Right.
This property is gonna belong to that.
Yeah. Those are tying the transferred property over to their 4 acres.
Okay.
I guess my only comment is to ensure that that new property line to the south of those storage units meets the setback requirements.
Yeah, that it
Yeah.
meets the minimum 30-foot setback
Okay.
here,
Yeah,
here.
it's that one, yeah, that, right there off of 24.
Yes, that is also more than 30 feet from the storage building to that property line as well.
Okay.
Very well.
So these are all predate the land use code. So obviously, these mobiles, they're rentals that had been there with septic systems. I believe most of those septics have been updated. There's 5 on the property. So they're all compliant. I mean, it is what it is.
So the new residence, which you said you occupy, the little square,
Yes.
that will receive a new address?
No.
No, it's existing
Every-
address.
Everything in that residence will stay the way it is. It
Okay.
would just be the addition of that other property to it.
Okay.
And, there's no plan of adding any other residence or anything else. It's just separation of joint assets from the state.
So it was, as it sits then,
Their
according to
access,
this picture, there are 2 separate parcels, right?
correct.
According to that picture, okay. Then that's
And
what-
their
2
access is
separate
off of the
addresses.
highway,
Okay.
where hers will remain off of
24.
24.
Okay. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, it's just a weird configuration.
Yes, it is.
Hence the question.
Well, we thought this
What am I looking
from the surveyor might help, but it really doesn't, because it's just more of the same without color.
Yeah, the color picture is better.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to open it up for public comment. Anyone wishing to speak for or against this, please come to the podium. Seeing none, we'll close it, bring it back to the commissioners.
At the risk of seeming dense, now, when this is done, assuming it's approved, is there then a 4 acre and 35.91 acres, or
No, because
what's the sizes of these properties?
This'll be 28 and this'll be 11.
Almost 12.
Almost 12.
The 4 acres and 35 acres is what it is currently.
it's gonna expand, because it's gonna cover all of that. This one will cover everything.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to the commissioners, to approve a proposed subdivision amendment, boundary line adjustment, and rezoning application of the Walcott minor subdivision submitted by Lewis and Elise Walcott and Annie Walcott based on the following. The proposed use is in conformity with the code. The proposed use shall not generate any significant adverse impacts on other property in the area, and public utilities and services are available or can be made available.
I'd be happy to second that. How do you pronounce your last name?
Walk, just like taking a walk.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, we'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Hernandez,
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Aye.
Commissioner Neergard,
Aye.
Commissioner Doyle.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carried. It was unanimous. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
I'll
Good
be
luck.
in touch with you, Louis.
Okay, yeah. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
thank you.
Okay, we
That
have
one
roll.
took me a minute, too.
I'm sorry?
That one took me a minute, too.
Yeah, you had to look at that, yeah. Well,
What is,
that's what those symbols mean, that property's gonna go.
That was a little confusing.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I can
So
definitely see.
Maybe it was just me.
Let's see.
no, it wasn't just you.
Okay, Don, roll call.
Commissioner Hernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Armstrong.
Here.
Commissioner Neergard,
Here.
Commissioner Doyle.
Here.
Okay, that takes care of the main business. Now we have our additional comments. Additional discussions.
Additional info, we do not have a December meeting scheduled. We don't have applicants, so we don't have public notices in the paper, so
No December.
you have till January.
That's a good
Okay.
Christmas present.
Okay.
Listen,
And the minutes for tonight's meeting will be approved in
In
January.
January.
Okay.
The only other item
Before
of,
that, though, right?
Pardon?
You'll issue them before that.
Yes, I will.
the other item to mention is that Tuesday morning, the county commissioners will have their public hearing for alternate energy land use code changes, revisions, or a new moratorium on solar farms.
Okay.
We have not had any feedback on the preliminary information that was given to them at the workshop a month ago. So I don't know
What it's gonna look
which
like.
way it's gonna go.
Okay. I just, I know that one of the commissioners, when it was presented a month ago, had a question about the other energy sources. Are we still being tasked with those other items in next
No,
calendar year?
the way that, and basically the county attorney helped format this to be consistent with how the rest of our code is written, because it's not super prescriptive, but he is looking at, the best way is to add chapter 10, wherein if geothermal information comes out, standards, more, because everything goes through the state on large utility scale energy programs, then that could be adopted and added in there. Wind,
Okay.
Perfect.
nuclear,
Yeah, yeah.
just because the state, feds and state are gonna have the overall say on it,
Yeah.
and all the nuclear regulatory commissions, power, all of that, and they know a lot more about it than we do, so, you know, there's
Okay.
not a lot more restriction that we gonna have in there now. Basically, if something like a nuclear plant came up,
we
we'll
would
just
be-
have to deal with it and, you know, do some research. I'd have to ask a lot of questions, and they'd have to provide a lot of answers before we would ever even entertain it, because what's the setback on that?
Correct.
A half mile or 5 miles or,
100 miles.
So, yeah, so we're gonna have that input. Okay.
yeah,
If and when.
right.
Okay.
So that's how it is now. I'm not sure which way the commissioners are looking or leaning.
We'll find out.
We'll
on
find out
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
That we will.
or it'll get sent back to you as homework.
Which I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Okay, and that's it? Nothing else?
That's all I
Commissioners?
got,
Nothing
unless
else?
you guys got anything?
No.
Okay,
Motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn at 6:41.
I'll second.
I did. Armstrong.
Game time.